In this video, I will be reviewing the Chevrolet Silverado ZR2 with the 3.0 Duramax. I've owned this car, bought it brand new. It has 20,000 miles now, 20,000 miles of ownership and experience. I'll also be slightly reviewing the Insta360 Go cam. I'll be using this to make the video, but really the review is more for the truck. The camera, we're just kind of testing to see how it is, how it looks, and what comes in their creator package. I think that's the one I bought, the content creator package. Look at how dirty the truck is. How clean, man. They always get it so clean. They used to be able to get these little spots out, but still, man, the truck is pretty good. This is the L&J detail, dealer detail in the sun. I don't know, the truck looks crazy nice. There are little specs, but man, you know, it's a truck. I use it in the highway all the time. That's more from bugs and rock chips and whatever, but it doesn't matter. Look at the whole truck as a whole piece. It looks perfect. Looks badass. I swear, I like this car more than I like the Blackwing. So this is what it looks like when you open the box. This is the magnet. It's pretty strong. Pretty strong magnet. So it brings this little wrist thing, I guess, for the camera. This they called it an action. They call this the action pod. The camera goes in there, and I guess it has a little screen. So it actually charges through the action pod. Look at that. It's pretty cool, man. This is the clip that goes on your hat. This is how it goes on the hat, and then you would kind of just... How cool. So the screen on the action pod can actually move back like that. Not sure what the use for that is, but... So this is the other stuff included in the package. This is the pivot stand. There's the quick release mount. I forgot about this too. This comes in the same pack. Oh, look at that. It's like a mini tripod and a extendo and a selfie stick. So I guess that's why you would need the quick release this. Yeah, it mounts to there. See? And then you can use it with this as a selfie stick. Alright guys. We're going, oh man, it's so fucking heavy. Going to the gun range. Thought that'd be a cool thing to do with the 360 cam, and I'm gonna give my review of the ZR2 Silverado with the 3.0 Duramax. This is after 20,000 miles of ownership. So I've driven this as my daily for the better part of a year and a half, and I think it's time. The truck is super nice. Very spacious, got the paddles here. Buttons for the volume and to change songs are behind here. The cameras, got all the cameras. Pretty cool Corvette. Oh, dude, I always forget how to find this one, but this is so sick. There you go. Okay, that's usually how I drive it. So one of the features of the ZR2 from my knowledge, is this little like neon green yellow stitching. The color is specifically for the ZR2. The wheels, the tires, the suspension is for the ZR2. The emblems, and I think the front bumper, the front face is actually completely different. So what's cool is that the cameras actually stay the whole time if you want to leave them there. The Blackwing removes them. The Blackwing has this exact same feature, but it is only for low speeds. Anything like 5 miles an hour or so. It's got the sport mode, off-road, and terrain. Kind of leave it in sport mode sometimes. The towing stuff, all the other Silverados have it. Four-wheel drive, other Silverados have it. I'm not even sure if the sport mode is special to this car. I'm pretty sure the other cars have it. The only thing that the other Silverados don't have is the wheels and tires that are specific to this car. The front end is different. That bumper is different. And the suspension, the shocks or whatever you call them. Besides that, it's just a regular Silverado, in my opinion. Honestly, I wanted a Trail Boss, but the sales guy was like, hey, look, you know, the ZR2 is kind of like the Trail Boss, but better. Why don't you take it instead? And I did. I thought it was cool. The wheels were better. The wheels were nicer. The tires were bigger. Oh, and the ZR2s have a lift kit. It's just like a 2 inches or so. Not much at all. But it is noticeable when you are next to another stock Silverado. But yeah, man, we just hit 21,000 miles. We just got the oil change from Alan J Chevrolet. That dealer's pretty nice. The guy who I used to deal with directly isn't not there anymore, so I probably won't be taking the truck there anymore. I really only took it because the guy who's so nice, so trustworthy, right? I don't even want to say you can off-road this thing, but you could probably drive it in a trail, in the dirt, you know, and you'll be fine. Yeah, man, as far as a review goes, this is kind of my favorite car. I really wanted the ZR2 with the 6.2, and I got really lucky that I didn't buy it because a lot of them are blowing up. I got the 3.0 diesel because I was told that was a smart decision, you know, that I could tow the Cadillac with this truck. I would save on gas, and also, like, you know, here in Florida we get hurricanes, but the diesel never seems to run out. So if we ever get stuck in a hurricane, the truck is lifted and it runs on diesel, so I'll be able to get out of most situations. The screen is nice, it's very big. The truck is limited to, I believe it's 98 miles per hour, so if that is something that bothers you, it's something to consider. I don't feel the need to go any faster than that in this truck. The truck is super comfortable, dude. It's like sitting on a couch. This thing, it's like a bunch of space here. My kid loves the truck. You know, they love to leave messes everywhere and leave their toys and shit. The truck was not supposed to be another project car or money pit. I do have an intake for this thing that I have not installed because you know, the truck has a good warranty on it and I don't want to mess it up. You know, the truck did squat a little bit when I towed the Cadillac, but overall, man, it was good. Like, the car would drive 50 miles an hour, no problem. Not a lot of drama. And that's for someone who's never towed something, you know. Like, one of my buddies helped me tow the car, and it was easy. It wasn't, you know, it wasn't anything crazy. It says that my best was 31 miles a gallon. My average is 21. I think that's pretty good. So, bad news, guys. This shooting range doesn't allow 5.56. So that means I can't shoot my rifle here. So we're gonna leave. I have more fun shooting my rifle than anything else. And my handgun, I just, you know, use it to practice with it, but I don't actually have fun shooting 9mm. The 5.56 is definitely a lot more fun. The only other thing that I know it's kind of special to the ZR2 is it has a rock guard instead of a side step. The side steps, I bought them, but they are made for a ZR2. And the mud flaps, I don't know, I get made fun of sometimes for having mud flaps on a ZR2, but I don't even know what that means. Like, I saw the mud flaps from Chevrolet. It said ZR2 on them. I thought they looked cool, so I bought them. And that's how it goes. Oh, and the other thing, before I had the mud flaps, the back of the truck would get super dirty fast. I'd wash the car, and by the time I get home, the bed looks like shit. Oh, in Central Florida, especially at nighttime, you'll get deer and bears that pass by the road, boars, alligators, you name it. And I had the misfortune to hit a boar with this truck. This one night that we were driving home from my baby mom's, we hit a boar. And then when we hit the boar, it exploded. So as you can imagine, we hit the boar going like 50, 60 or whatever, and I swear to God, the truck did like a wheelie and then landed, and the truck kept driving. It was fine. It was stuck in 4-wheel drive mode, and the Chevy techs told me that the truck needed an alignment, but otherwise it was fine. The only other hiccup this truck did have was after that incident. One of these days I wanted to test out the 4-wheel drive just in case, and it made like this horrible whirling noise. Immediately took it to the dealer after that. I told them about it, and they said it was like a common thing that would happen to the transfer case of some of these trucks. I think they just change the oils, or they add oil, or who knows, right? Point is, truck doesn't do it anymore. Truck is fine. And yeah, man, this truck has been super reliable. I've had 0 issues with this truck. You know, I bought it 20,000 miles ago, brand new, and I've never had an issue. It towed the Cadillac from Miami all the way to Central Florida without an issue. Was it a little scary? Sure, because, you know, this isn't a 2500, so when you're towing something that's like, you know, $4 grand, you're gonna feel it. The truck feels it. But definitely cruising to 60 miles an hour, it was fine, dude. It was almost like I wasn't towing a car. You know, this is also kind of a review of the Insta360 Go cam. So far, it's been pretty good. This thing, if you're looking at your phone, it's always disconnecting. This happens with my X5 also, so I wouldn't worry too much about that. A lot of Insta360 products seem to do this. They disconnect, but it's still recording, I'm sure. I love the hat clip. I think this is very intuitive. I'm gonna be making some racing content soon, and some content with the V, and I wanted to have this. But now that I think about it, I'm like, what? Like, how am I gonna put this in the helmet? I forgot that I'm gonna have to be wearing a helmet when I go racing. But at least, like, for car meets and, you know, when I'm messing around on the street, I can just clip this onto my hat and we're Gucci. The other thing about this Go Cam, the battery does not seem to last that long, at least just for the small guy, which is the whole point of buying this, in my opinion. You can use it with this, but you know, I mean, I guess this is good because it has these mounting brackets, so you clip it onto this, and I guess when I wear the helmet it'll be like that or so, maybe. But I really bought this to do like the head thing, you know, what I'm doing now. So yeah, guys, that's my experience with the Chevrolet Silverado ZR2 1500 with the 3.0 baby diesel. I have no complaints, but then again, I'm not a truck guy. You know, some other guy might be like, oh, I don't know, this truck sucks, but if you're a normal person and you want a truck that kind of looks off-roady, you know, has like the big tires, but you don't want to look like a douchebag with the big lifted truck, this is kind of perfect because it's stock. You don't have to mess with it. It's already a little bit lifted. It looks different than a regular Silverado. Look how, like, you know, look how much taller it is. And yeah, man, you're good to go. When I was first starting out with the truck and I wasn't sure how to drive it, this helped me out a lot because it helped me gauge how close I was to things. You really kind of have to guesstimate because you sit really tall and you can't see what's over here. I know that sounds obvious, but it's hard to guess the distance, and this stuff really helped me in the beginning because I could see how close to the edges I was. You know, we can get a little closer, right? But if you look here, it looks like we're about to drive off the edge, but here it looks fine. The front view camera helps when I'm in traffic and how close I can get to cars. Obviously, you guys have seen this one. This is to mount the trailer onto the truck. And okay, so this is so you can see the trailer if it's moving too much from one side or another. It's pretty cool. And you can leave it and it'll stay the whole time you're driving. Some cool things about my Silverado is I got this iPhone stand. It drills into the dash. You know, I liked it. I think it's pretty cool. Something else that's special about my Silverado is I have a gun safe, and it fits perfectly flush. It's activated via thumbprint. It's out of battery. I should probably change it, but I have the key, so it's fine. And it fits perfectly, dude. It's so cool. When I'm traveling, when I'm at somewhere where I can't carry my gun inside or I don't want to, this is where I leave it. Oh yeah, the ZR2 has this this stuff on here. It does bring some floor mats. This is the rock guard that I was talking about. These side steps bolt on to the rock guard that's already existing. You can kind of see the shocks. There you go. You can kind of see them there. See the yellow? That's what they look like. Let me see if it'll do the intro now. Look. That's the intro. Pretty cool, no? So I hope you enjoyed my review of the ZR2 Silverado 1500 with the diesel. And my ongoing review of the Insta360 Go cam. It was good. I just finished editing this video. The quality is really good. The battery life is not that good, but just a little piece that is that sticks to the magnet on the hat clip. The whole piece, I don't know how long it lasts because it seems like the bigger piece charges the small one. It was really easy to get started. The app is super whatever. And yeah, I would definitely recommend this. I can't wait to make some racing content with this point of view. Next time I will make it 60 frames a second. The default was 4K 30 frames a second. It still looks good. My bad. Next time I'll make sure it's 60 frames. Cool. Thank you guys. See you later.